Hello. Welcome to Monday night where we're not playing Shadow of Destiny this week. Where is it? There is it. Hi everyone. We're doing a nail stream. I'm not home tonight, so I brought stuff to go. And I have...
You are tapping that right.
I am? I love that, thanks.
FYI.
I'm not used to having a lab for this.
It's like, you know, an inch away, like...
Steven is here.
It's true, hi.
He's helping.
Yeah. I helped.
You helped?
I helped set it
You
up.
have snacks for me?
I do want everyone to see. I don't know if there's a good way.
Here's a nail polish bottle.
Okay, so that's understood. Do y'all see how large this grape is? This is the biggest grape I've ever seen. That's a big grape. That's a big grape. It's crazy. I didn't know they came this big.
I know, they're
Do you want a
huge.
grape?
I do.
Okay.
I can't eat the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a 2-bite grape.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 2-bite grape for me. That's how you know that's a big grape. Fossies. What about a banana for scale? We don't have a fruit salad ready, unfortunately.
Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
I heard the Starkos alert, and I was like, what?
Where are we?
So I'm going to be doing my nails tonight, and because it's game 4 of round 2 of the playoffs for Stanley Cup, and the Canes are in it tonight. Puck drop was 4 minutes ago. I'm going to do my nails in hurricane colors tonight. So we have red, white, and black. And then I have 2 top coats, and I don't know which one I want to do. I have a scattered hollow and a reflective taco. So essentially, we have rainbow. You can kind of see a little bit of the rainbow in that one. And then we have just basically silver. So it's going to be one or the other, and we could do a poll if people want, because I don't care. So I'm just going to start on my pinky nail and do white, red, black, white, red, black, white, red, black, white. That's the plan. Someone I know from another stream is going to an Oilers game, Circle Now Squared says. I have friends at the hockey game tonight, and I am sad. Oh, this is my left hand. I can do this down here. So I'm gonna have to do this for my left hand, but then stand up for my right hand. So we're just gonna kind of go through this quick, and it's going to be a quick stream, and I've already done a base layer on my nails. So I did a base layer of smoothing. And then I let that dry already because I was like, that'll help speed things up just a little bit tonight. And I'm struggling really hard with this white today. So Steven, what's the other snacks?
There is also cheesecake.
There's a cheesecake and another grape.
There's a second grape. Let me know when you want the second grape.
I will. So we have 300 bits from Culk9 who says, it might be time to get new glasses. I read the first half of the stream title as Let's Do Crimes. Not sure why this seemed perfectly ordinary. Nail polish crimes. And we have an 18-month resub from Super Yoshi 7. A subscription from Dozing Dahlia Aster. Welcome in. I normally do nails about once a month. And that seemed like the easiest thing to do while I was not at home, so that's what I'm doing tonight. Normally on Mondays we're playing a game.
There's also a fun challenge aspect of trying to do streams in other locations.
Yeah.
For me, I think it's fun.
So yeah, this white needs 2 layers. You can see on my index how it's not totally covering. We also have 300 bits from Goldmage who says, Steven, you should help Mal by bringing her a Starkos to ensure she has energy for the stream.
Yeah, but grapes.
Grapes and a cheesecake.
A tiny cheesecake.
So one of the reasons I wanted to do my nails is because I almost broke some of them the other day. I already broke my index nail on my right hand, the one I'm painting right now. So I was like, I should do this so I don't break a nail, because that would suck. I'll eat another grape once I'm done with this pinky nail.
I believe you.
You believe. What kind of cheesecake? Cherry cheesecake. All right, so we have 4 nails done. 4. All right, can I have grape? My hands are wet now.
Grape. Grape. Are you going with the other half soon?
In a second.
Oh, okay.
So if anyone is watching the game tonight, please update me in chat what the score is. Okay, grape.
Grape. You're literally like Caesar. Except instead of an entire strand of grapes, it's an individual grape.
Score is the score. Yeah, it's probably 0-0 right now. What's next? Red is on ring finger. I've bought these polishes at different times, so it's interesting to me to see which ones have the wide brush and which ones have the skinny brush. I much prefer the wide brush. And last time I did hurricane nails, it was because I was going to a game and I was home and I was able to borrow Haley's nail polish stamps. And she has one that is almost perfect. It's supposed to be a galaxy, but it's almost perfect for the Hurricanes logo. But I forgot to ask her for that before I came over here. I have to keep thinking about the order of what they're in. You want to show off the cheesecake?
This is cheesecake. Look at that. If you want some of it now, I can help you.
Feed it to me.
I can help you acquire it.
Well, it's right there.
Yeah, do you want some?
In a minute. I just had a grape. So the red covered pretty good. I don't think I need to do a second layer. Oh, it went out of focus.
It's focusing on this.
Focus on this.
Move that up.
There we go. I don't have to do a second layer on the red, just the white, thankfully. Grape will suffice the meal. I had a burger for dinner. It had barbecue on it. Oh, see, this is an old bottle, which is why the brush is skinny. I'll need that back.
I know, but it's wrecking the plane of focus.
This is the best black nail polish. One coat, just perfect. Now I have to switch hands and do 2 more. And I know I've talked about this before, but I find when I'm doing my non-dominant hand, or my dominant hand with my non-dominant hand, which is what I'm doing right now, if I pull my thumb back instead of the brush, I have an easier time.
I didn't realize half of it was gonna be not on camera. Like,
What, this?
Well, yeah, because I'm like,
Sorry. It's just easier when I'm doing this hand. Evelyn says, I want to paint my nails more, but my hands are too shaky, to, so I stick to clear coats. I find being extra careful and staying as far away from your cuticles as possible is the better move if you're like having trouble with that. So like thinner coats. And I had a very strong coffee drink today, so I am quite shaky. We went to a place that had Turkish coffee and it was delicious.
And strong.
And strong. All right, so here is the base colors. I just need to redo the white because it's too transparent. And it's a little damp, so now's a good cheesecake time.
Okay. It's cheesecake time.
You're gonna give me like a bite, not like the whole thing.
I'm gonna do my best. The amount of times I have fed cheesecake to another individual in my life is possibly 0.
The other great thing about these colors is this is the same colors as my bike. Have you eaten a cheesecake before?
Yes, but it's gotta. You want it to be a bite and not like the whole thing. Okay, here you go. Oh my God! Don't eat the fork. The fork isn't for consumption.
Pull the fork away.
Well, I'm just engulfed it.
We have a 23-month resub from JetJet5 and 5 months from Sub the Original Pleb. Thank you both.
25 actually.
25, thank you.
5 times 5.
So, which mod wants to run this poll? We're gonna do either
They all
rainbow
get to
or
fight over
silver.
Wait, those are different?
Those are different. This one is rainbow. This one is silver. Do you have your phone in your pocket?
Yeah.
Pull it out. Turn on the flashlight.
Will that help?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's like what, this?
I can see it.
Okay, I believe you.
This one's rainbow. This one is silver.
All right.
What do we do? So I'm still waiting on the first layer of white to dry.
You want more cheesecake?
Yeah. It's almost dry. I did go a little bit thicker on my index.
Sorry, I know it's kind of a big bite, maybe.
Uh-huh.
But it's
I'm smaller than you.
but it's 3 bites. It's not 4. So I'm just helping.
It's 4.
Not anymore.
I gotta open the poll so I can see. There we go.
Rainbow is winning, but silver could still win.
Mm-hmm.
You, everyone has the opportunity to change history right now.
Really, history?
Everything is history.
Vagabond says, how long should you typically wait before applying the second coat? So I went through all the nails, essentially, even though I was changing up colors. So I go back to my first one, which is this one, and I very, very carefully kind of just like touch and tap, and if it's like tacky at all, then it's wet. And then I assume the rest of them are wet. And if it's not, then I go on to the next one, which on this case is going to be this nail because I did change colors today. And every polish is going to be different. I've kind of gotten the feel for how fast this one dries. I almost brought the linear rainbow instead of the scattered, but I couldn't find it. So we don't have that today. See the difference between my pinky and my index? That's 2 coats.
You can hold it up, it should focus. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see that my pinky is way more opaque, so that's 2 coats. But like the red and the black, I don't need to do that. The poll has ended. The winner is rainbow. All right, we will do rainbow. You don't have to twist my arm to put sparkly on my nails. one didn't cover so well. I'm not thrilled with that nail. That's fine. Hey Steven, what's the hockey game score?
Who's winning the hockey game?
Between the Canes and the Capitals.
It's 0-0.
Okay.
Wait. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
What?
It says live 0-0, but then this says leads 2-1. What does that
That's
mean?
the rounds.
Oh, for the playoffs. Oh,
Yeah.
It's 0-0.
I know I've explained this.
Yeah. They play several hundred games.
It's best out of 7.
Yeah, several hundred.
Okay, so we did that. So we put 2 coats on the white. This one isn't great. I didn't do such a great job on my index. This is the index I broke. This one right here. So it's shorter. So now I have to wait for that to dry, and then we put the rainbow on. Mr. Raichu Dude says, I watched 1 inning of baseball the other day. It sure was baseball. We were at somewhere Sunday night, and I saw a little bit of the Phillies game, and it was like top of the 6th, and there was only 1 point. I didn't find out the end of that game. I don't know if the Phillies won. All right, so I know the white polish is wet, but the red and the black is dry enough, so we can start doing that. So I'm gonna put this on the red and the black, and then we'll put that on the white. You wanna give me half that bite first?
Oh, this is 1 bite though.
No, 2.
But
2,
it's
2.
it's a mess to do 2.
It's 2.
It's
See, that was a much more me-sized bite.
I could eat one of them in 1 bite. Unrelated. Do you know the Heimlich? Just asking for a friend.
We have a 20-month resub from Charlotte Dante. Hello, good evening. All right, we can start putting rainbow on. I about got that all over my skin. So part of me just wanted to do black polish with this rainbow, but I didn't, because it was a great time to do this color scheme. But black with this particular scattered hollow top coat is one of my favorite combinations.
A competition.
So let's do that. Focus. Focus. There. You can see the rainbow on the black and the red, but it's not on the white yet because it's still wet. And then we'll switch to the other hand. XD Symphony says, I have first aid training. I can guide you through it. I had first aid training in 2008, maybe. So I have an idea. A little rusty.
Dosing said their best friend of 20 years has watched for a long time. They've watched on and off. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, welcome in. We're doing a chill night because we are not at home tonight.
It's been a chill day also.
Yeah, it's been a chill day. got to see a friend's kitten yesterday. And he's super cute.
This is a mess.
He ran over and just shoved his claw into my foot. You may notice I have a cat scratch on my face. I also have one on my neck. That is not from the kitten, though.
Here, I have the final cheesecake bite.
There was a little bit of black polish on that.
You did it. You made the cheesecake.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Can you see it? Right here? That's from either Vince or Elspeth. I don't remember who got me. They also got me right here. Wait, this side. Right here.
They don't even know.
One of them. I forgot which one. Kitty attack. We also have a 25-month resub from DevSets. I just gotta wait for that to dry. But you can see the rainbows on some of them. I'm realizing that doing this color scheme makes both of my index nails white and both of my pinky nails white. That's fine. If it was Elspeth. I don't remember which one. It might have been Venser. He likes being held more.
It was kitty accident.
It was kitty accident.
They don't attack.
No, they are both very sweet. If it was Elspeth, it would have been a knife. Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Elspeth, you would have been dead.
Dead?
She uses a knife.
Yeah, it was my neck.
Yeah, she could have just. That could have just been it.
What is this song? Oh. It's like, I don't think I've heard this song before.
You didn't play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom,
You know I did not.
but you at least know. Gonna take you for a ride. Do-do-do-do.
Nope.
I think you do. If you heard it and not my rendition.
All right, one more nail with rainbow. And then I just have top coat.
Thank you, Radio Dread.
What'd Radio Dread say?
You can see it,
Not right this second.
but you will soon.
I haven't heard it before. I still think it was a great rendition. All right. So there's the look. I need to put clear coat on yet, which I've noticed makes a huge difference with this polish. So this is the clear coat I'm using, which I really had liked the super glossy top coat that they sold for Holo Taco, and then they stopped selling it. And I hear this is a good replacement, and I have liked it for a replacement. But I have to wait for the rainbow to dry. And there's no more cheesecake.
There is so much more cheesecake.
I don't need another cheesecake. I'll take another grape though. Maybe a piece of that cantaloupe?
Salt?
No.
Northerner.
What's the meme? Northerner, derogatory.
You want a grape first?
No, I want the cantaloupe first.
Okay. Just want me to like feed it to you. You want a fork? You want a fork?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Here's a fork. You want any blueberries?
No, I don't like blueberries.
If you start eating them,
I might.
you might suddenly like them. Look at this fruit. I took a photo of this fruit. I liked the photo of the fruit. Are you gonna want more?
Mm-hmm.
Should I just leave this here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A little fruit buffet bar.
We have a 25-month resub from Toku Newt. Hello, thank you. Nails from grandparents. Nails tonight. We're doing hockey colors. Blueberries are kind of tasteless. Yeah, I don't like them. I like everything else.
Everything else in the world?
Like, I like basically every other fruit. I just don't like blueberries. They're only good in muffins and in pancakes.
But you don't dislike them. You just are like meh.
Incredibly meh. Like, I'd rather have almost anything else.
Yeah, but you love blueberry muffins? Like a lot.
I just like muffins.
You're telling me that if you had the option between muffin and blueberry muffin, you wouldn't choose blueberry muffin. You would.
I would definitely choose blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
1-0, did we score? 1-0 Canes? I watched the game on Tuesday last week and had a great time watching the game. We went into overtime and won. All right, almost dry. Almost ready for clear coat. Can I have grape?
You can use
Huge
your own
grape.
fingers now. That's good. You do love grape. You don't have an emote for blueberries. You don't have an emote for cantaloupe. But you got an emote
Cherries
for
are
grape.
the best. And then grapefruit. And then like raspberries and blackberries.
So grape is like fifth
Yeah.
tier.
Grapes are just cheaper. And they tend
They
to
are-
be better
they
all
are
year
cheaper.
round, and there's not like a season for them.
Yeah.
How many seasons do they play, or sessions do they play for in a game? Hockey is 3 periods. And if they're tied at the end of the third, there's different rules for overtime based on if it's playoffs or not playoffs. Red or black cherries? All cherries. Rainier if I can get them. But I adore grapefruit. I stock up when grapefruit juice is on sale. And I currently have, I think, 2 containers of grapefruit at home.
Of grapefruit juice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, clear coat time. The thing about this clear coat is it's super smelly.
Oh.
More so than everything else. Mango's probably best fruit. Mangoes are good too. They're just messy.
Where does the pear fall?
Pears are up there.
But not in top 5?
No.
What about plums?
I also like plums, and peaches are good, and nectarines are good. I got it on my skin there.
I just thought of a stream idea.
Ranking fruit.
The entire stream, one by one, we do polls with the audience. And it's like, all right, kiwi versus banana, and then that winner it's a bracket. So it's just nothing but polls, and then everyone being impressed about like what fruit's gonna win. That's a great stream.
All right, so tomorrow.
This is the beginning of Fruit RPG. Yes.
This is how we're figuring out the start of it.
Because we need to know the top 4 fruits to know who the protagonists of Fruit RPG will be. And the most hated fruit becomes the villain.
I'm gonna put a clear coat on the white polish last because that's still slightly damp on this hand. So we're gonna skip that index finger. Wasn't Thomas doing Fruit RPG or was that you?
That's me.
Okay.
I think Fruit RPG was birthed on a breakfast stream that I did with Brandon. I'm almost
Was
positive.
it?
I think that was the origin.
What'd you just eat?
Oh, grape.
You ate a grape? You didn't give me one?
I've given you like 6.
Okay. There, clear coat.
Did you do it?
Mm-hmm. Can I have another grape?
Is this a celebratory grape?
Mm-hmm.
Did you check to make sure it wasn't a blueberry?
Mm-hmm.
What if I just gave you a blueberry? What if I gave you both and you were like, wait a minute, now this grape is enhanced. What if I could make a grape better?
I think you would betray my trust.
What if I hollow out the middle of a grape, because these grapes are large enough, and I put a blueberry in it? That's a turducken. A berry duckin. Duckberry. Gripuckin.
Maybe you should stop.
Yeah.
All right, so this is all I'm doing tonight. Let's see, closer. Focus. There we go. Look at, you can see the rainbow in it now. Do you see the rainbow, Steven?
Yes.
I
feel it. I
see
feel the
rainbow?
cosmos.
The little
Yeah,
dots,
I do
the
actually.
rainbow? Okay.
I do.
So there, now we have hurricane/bike nails. So they match my bike too.
Good.
And be super styling when I ride my bike tomorrow.
Super styling.
So let's talk about things.
It's Monday.
It's Monday.
Tomorrow morning breakfast stream
Uh-huh.
at our normal time. And then the big thing that folks need to know is tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm doing Doom Dark Ages on my channel. So we're gonna get an early look at Doom Dark Ages. It's Doom, but you get a shield, and there's probably other things about it too. They sent me a fact sheet, but I didn't read it. Anyway, thanks, Todd. Really appreciate you sending that over. Bless you, Bethesda.
I have a painting up right now, 2 paintings actually. There's a time lapse on YouTube if you haven't seen it for Kaboom Sparkle, and then Kaboom and Sparkle are up on eBay separately, and Vagabond has the links for you. And yeah, I'll be live next Friday morning continuing painting.
This Friday.
This coming Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next Friday implies possibly the next Friday.
I might be also painting that then still.
Every Friday.
Still working on that stone lantern.
Chaz, they sent you fact sheets you didn't read. You sent them bug reports they didn't read. Equivalent exchange. That's alchemy, baby.
We also have a 25-month resub from Kit Collide, who says, "Oh, last minute. Hi, we have grapes, Kit. Look at these grapes. Like,
They are big grapes.
let's not mess up my manicure. Look at this thing. It's like the size of my eyeball. It's huge.
You could replace your eye with a grape, and then you wouldn't be able to see because it's a grape. That's science.
We did not roll Fossix.
Fossix can roll.
Bad advice. Do not listen. Thank you, Fossix. What else is there? Is that all?
Yeah, I mean that's only covering tomorrow. Wednesday, I continue on Last Guardian.
Friday.
Folks really should watch the Last Guardian VOD. Like it hasn't, the viewership on it hasn't been as high as I thought it would, and it's like, oh wait, people don't know about Last Guardian. The folks behind Shadow of the Colossus made another game, and it's Last Guardian, and you get to befriend a giant cat bird.
Dog bird.
Dog cat. It's very cool. I've enjoyed it. It controls just like Shadow of the Colossus, so the boy is a noodle, but it's been fun. And then Thursday,
Breakfast
stream. Friday morning, your art, and then Friday evening,
Odyssey.
more Mario Odyssey. So.
And next week, Monday, this time, we'll do a normal stream of Shadow of Destiny.
Sorry. Man Bear Pig is very good.
So-
It's Cat Bird Dog.
If you haven't seen Shadow Destiny yet, watch the first VOD because it's super campy. It's very PS2. Every line delivered by the main character is the wrong intonation. We theorized that he was given a script and just read it like the first line A and had no context for it at all.
It kind of feels like it.
Because the delivery is wrong on everything. Radio Dread says, it's a disaster and I love it. Exactly.
It is fantastic, and it's worth your time to watch the VOD because it is incredible. Oh yeah, and Vagabond points out the New York City vlog is out.
Yep.
Which is a good watch. So there's a lot of good stuff either out or coming down the pipeline as streams. So.
Okay.
That
Anyone
it?
else live?
It's impossible to know. Oh wait, no, it's not. I can just open up my phone.
I'm live.
Yeah, MalMakes is live. Multiple people are.
What is our raid message? Yeah.
Been a long time since well,
Yeah.
maybe not a long time, but some amount of time.
You gonna open that?
Yeah, we're gonna raid
2-bite grape. Yep,
gonna
let's
raid-
do 2-bite grape.
We're gonna raid Liam 6. Liam is playing
Balatro?
Balatro. What is this? This doesn't look like Balatro. Perhaps it's Balatro. Anyway, we're gonna raid Liam. And what's the raid message?
2-bite grape.
2-bite grape. That implies that it's a large grape, which is true. It's incredibly true. Okay. Y'all have a good night.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you in the morning at 9 a.m. for breakfast stream. Bye. 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 All right, Liam. Well, I don't know what this is. It's like Liam is a digital bartender.
I'm doing great, Liam.
Two-bite grape.
It's a big
It's a
grape.
big grape, Liam.
Not these ones.
Big old grapes. I like how the context almost implies that your stream was just like eating fruit.
I mean, that's kind of what it was.
It actually, yeah, that was partially.
All right, you need to click the buttons
Okay,
for
I'll
me.
click all the buttons. All right, folks, we'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Bye.